That's my fight prediction for Skye Nicolson versus Raven Chapman. Should be an interesting fight. Skye Nicolson is a champion coming in, but I think Raven Chapman is just as good. I think she's possibly the best in the division right now. And Skye Nicolson, she's the one who's been reigning supreme the whole time. But I think all that will probably change soon. And in this fight, Skye Nicolson, she's gonna be someone who's gonna be looking to counterpunch, try to slow down Chapman. Chapman is somebody who has a higher punch output. She's not really a fighter that waits on the opportunity. Chapman to try to go in. She tries to be first. A lot of times she does not like to clinch. So in this fight, if anybody is clinching, it's going to be coming from Nicholson's side, which will not be something she would want to do because Chapman is very vicious to the inside, fighting to the body. She throws a lot of hard punches. If she catches Nicholson trying to grab and she's leaving her stomach open or her body open, she can hit her with a body shot and put her down. She might be able to get up from it, but depending on when it's thrown and how it's landed, she can easily stop it to the body. I think that'll be a vicious option as far as if Chapman wants to get a knockdown. If she can get a knockdown, that'll be an option for her to put her down. But it'll be hard to do overall. It's not going to be an easy fight. I think Chapman is able to get touched. She's not someone who's invincible in the ring. I think Nicholson will have an easy opportunity to actually counterpunch her if she can get her timing right. And if Chapman is not being aggressive, if she's letting Nicholson counterpunch her, and that's something I've seen. She lets people kind of tee off on her at times. I don't know if that's just to take off rounds or to get a breath back because she does punch a lot of times. She fights in spurts, like burst. She doesn't really just fight at one whole tempo the whole time. I think Nicholson does a better job at just fighting at one tempo. And that's what gives her the edge in this fight. It's the tempo she fights at. She's really just high paced the whole time. She's in great shape. Stamina might be better if I think about it. I'm not trying to break it down just off of stamina, but that's a huge part of the fight. So her stamina might be a little better, I think. But as far as just the output, Chapman tries to go all out each round because she's trying to get somebody up out of there. And she's trying to score rounds and trying to be a little more vicious. And I think that's going to stand out in the fight. Don't think it's going to be a knockout in this fight, but I think just based on the styles and how it's going to clash, I think he'll be able to go to a decision. It's going to be a very close fight. It could be a draw. But I just think Nicholson is not going to be able to cut corners in this fight. Chapman's a little bit well prepared based on her last couple of fights. I think she's going to be a little more prepared than what Nicolson will be. And I'm actually going to go with Chapman in this fight for a decision. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.